What is up there everyone, Citrus Aviation here with yet another video. Today we have the Burlington, Central Carolina International Airport update for July and August 2020. Sorry I wasn't able to do separate updates for July and August, but hopefully this will make up for it with a high quality packed update with lots of great stuff for you. We have 1, 2, 3 new models, I think. Yeah, this would be 3 new models in here. And we have some interesting stuff happening, and we have another new item to the airport. It's not a model, but you'll see what it is. So we're going to get started with it, and this is time wise approximately in the morning. So approximately in the morning sometime for the update. And so yeah, let's get started right here with this Delta A321. So this beautiful Delta A321 came in from Atlanta at flight 888, and he'll be heading back out there. So got beautiful Delta action car in here. I really like Delta. They've become essentially my favorite US airline. So with that being said, we'll get on to the next airplane. So next up we have this Delta Boeing 737-800. This guy also came in from Atlanta at flight 1177. Really liking the Atlanta sources that BCI gets. Now we used to get a lot of Mad Dogs, MD-88s, MD-90s. Those have been replaced by A321s, 738s, 739s that you're seeing here. And here we have this slightly goldish colored Northwest NWA livery A320. This guy came in from Detroit at flight 879. So this is one of the German Jets models when they made the Northwest liveries, and some of these weren't exactly the right color. This model included, as you can tell, the kind of a bronzish goldish color, and that's not exactly right, as you'll see on another Northwest model we have coming up where they did get the color correct. Alright, so next up we have this Delta A319. And this guy is here from Orlando, and he'll be heading out to Minneapolis, St. Paul. Alright, so next up we have this CRJ900. This guy is pulled back from the gate, and I don't know if you can see there, but the gate is retracted. I'll just zoom out here real quick. You can see over there off to the left, the gate, yes, is retracted. This guy came in from Boston, and he will be heading out to Chicago O'Hare. So yes, Delta does have O'Hare service here, and obviously since Delta has Focus City, that really helps. And then this CRJ200 is here on a return flight from Baltimore. JetBlue has brought back the A320s to BCI, with the Fort Lauderdale service returning on the A320. The morning flight from JFK for JetBlue is still on this E170, but rumors are in upcoming months it will be upgraded to an A320 as well. Alright, so next up we have the wide body side of the terminal. This is on the other side of those Delta gates I just had, and here we have a Boeing 767-300. This guy came in from Las Vegas. Yes, these 76s are doing domestic wide body routes, including here at Burlington, Central Carolina. This was an equipment swap, so yeah, it's really cool to see that, as well as just carrying vital medical supplies. Here we have the Korean Air 777-300ER in the 50 Years of Excellence livery. This is a brand new model to the airport. Very happy to get Korean Air finally arriving to Burlington, Central Carolina. They're an airline that we've been missing for a long time, but we're very happy to finally have them. So yeah, now I've got most of the Asian airlines I want. There's a few that I still have left that I still need to get. Okay, lens setup. There we go. We'll put you in manual. Does that make you sub? Okay, cool. Alright, there's a few airline... Lens is making noises. Stop this lens. Alright, cool. Can you be quiet? No? Fine. Alright, we'll just have to deal with it. Anyway, there's a few airlines that I need to get still for the Asian airlines. I still need Cathay Pacific. I still need China Southern. I still need Japan Airlines. I kind of like to get Bamboo Airways. I think they're cool. Vietnam would be kind of cool to add. Malaysian might be cool. But I've got most of the big ones I want. Korean being one of the last big ones I need. So I'm really happy about that. Alrighty, so next up we have this Boeing 777-300ER for All Nippon. This guy came in from Tokyo, Haneda. This is another brand new model. This is the Phoenix models ANA 777-300ER. The Korean that we looked at was by JC Wings, flaps down. But this is Phoenix, very nice model, and it is an upgrade from the Boeing 7879 on the Haneda route to the 777-300ER. So that is really, really awesome. And as you can see, there's another ANA right behind it, which we'll get to next. Alrighty, so next up you can see this ANA 7879 flaps down from JC Wings. This guy came in from Tokyo, Narita. And this is an upgrade from the 7878 to the 7879. So now I've got 3 ANA aircraft I can use. So I can swap out some aircraft for seasonal flights, which is really cool. It's also really nice that JC Wings and Phoenix models essentially got the exact same colors for ANA. So very clearly they seem to be on the right track for the ANA colors. ANA is one of my favorite Asian airlines, so I'm very glad to add another one to the fleet. Next up is Singapore Airlines Flight 7. Just came in from Singapore Changi International Airport. This aircraft was significantly delayed by about 5 hours from Singapore due to some weather en route. But yeah, this was once the longest flight in the world a couple years back when I was doing it on the old channel. Singapore to Burlington, Central Carolina is a 20-hour flight, depending on which way you're going. If you're going, I believe, westbound, it could be a 21.5-hour flight. If you're going eastbound, you got the jet stream with you, it could be as short as 18.5 hours. But even still, it's a long flight all the way to Singapore. The demand seems to be pretty good here to Burlington, Central Carolina. And yeah, very happy to have Singapore here. There are a couple Singapore aircraft I'd really like to get, maybe an A350 ULR or 710. Does seem as if there's a lot available currently, so that might be able to work. But yeah, very happy with this Phoenix 333. Phoenix, as you might have seen, just released a new one, so I might get that one. That one looks really nice, and it's one of the newer 777s. As this one's the old one. This is an 06 delivered one. And interesting enough, this one was actually involved in an accident. But yeah, it's really cool to have a Singapore 333 at the airport. After a long hiatus, Qatar Airways returns to the airport, coming in from Doha. As you can tell, we've got mostly Asian airlines here, because obviously in the morning you get mostly Asian aircraft. They've come in a few hours ago, maybe late evening, and they'll be heading out within the next couple hours. So this guy will soon be loading up and heading out back to Doha. Qatar Airways has returned for the month of August. Most of these flights came in August. I believe Korean started the 333 service in July as well as ANA, but the Qatar service is new for August returning. Great to see Qatar Airways back. Hopefully they will do just fine. And yeah, it's really cool to see them. I really like the A350s. And at some point I'd like to get 777 for these guys. But yeah, I really like the A350s, so it's great to have them back at the airport. Alright, and all the way down there, that's about as far as I can get the camera lens to focus. It's about 8 feet away from here, so yeah, the camera is doing a good job focusing all the way down there, all the way on the other side of the board. That United 787-9, I believe it is, yes it is 9, is coming in from Hong Kong, and yes, the flight has returned for United to Hong Kong, so it's very good to see that. And yeah, I'm just happy that a lot of services are returning more or less to normal. You'll see that in some other parts of the airport as well. Alright, now we are going to be switching location. Alright, and I did just check that 787-9, and yes, the United flight is a -9. I wasn't soy. The angle was kind of strange, but anyway, yeah, -9 over here. We have 222 with returning service to Sao Paulo. So Sao Paulo's back, which is awesome to see. Alrighty, next up we have a United 737-900. This guy is filling in for 737-800, and he'll be heading out to Washington Dulles. So it's nice to see mainline service return there. And just so you know, I'm just over here at this little location. This is behind that tunnel, so I just have parked back here. So it's kind of a cool location that I can just fit in some more aircraft fairly simply. Here we have more returning mainline service to Chicago O'Hare, this time on the A320. Next up is the United A319. This is in the old Connell livery. Hopefully I'll get a new livery one soon. And this guy is coming in from Houston George Bush Intercontinental. And then the final United plane over here is the 737-900 here from Newark. Great to see these back as well. Just good to see United mainlines in general. Over here is a United States Air Force C32, which is based on the 757 platform, just taxiing in. And he came in from Andrews Air Force Base with Vice President Mike Pence on board. They've come here to North Carolina to do a Trump rally. This one is a Black Voices for Trump rally, as there are a lot of African Americans that do live in North Carolina. And as a swing state, makes sense that Vice President will be trying to come to hopefully get some more votes. So, please don't make any political comments in the comment section. This is just trying to make realistic operations. And I did recently see this at DSM, so very happy to put it in because I thought it'd be cool to do that. We're doing a lineup here as aircraft are taxiing out, and then we'll take care of the terminal just behind there. You can see an American Eagle aircraft parked there, and we'll take care of those aircraft after we do this lineup. And then here we have the beautiful JetBlue A320 in the Vets in Blue livery. This guy came in from Boston. Very glad to see Boston service back on the A320. Always good to see. I'm just going to zoom out for you guys so you can see the lineup. See, there's the lineup, and then there's the terminal back there that uses the T-Tunnel Atlanta, and then there's the United section that we were just at. So, with that being said, we'll move on to the next aircraft in the lineup. Here we have this American, formerly US Airways E170, coming in for Washington, DCA. And then finally in the lineup we have the third new model for the update. This is the American 767-300ER by Gemini Jets in 1/400 scale. It's a beautiful airplane. Very happy to get this one. I've been looking for an American 763 for a long time. Finally happy to get one. I missed the 2016 release. Hopefully I can get that again. But yeah, I'm very happy to have an American 763. I know these are now retired, but it's good to have them. If they had been flying in the morning at BCI back in the day, they would have been operating on the Honolulu flight. So this guy is about to taxi to the active for departure to Honolulu. Welcome to the ATC Tower here at Burlington, Central Carolina. This is a new fixture to the airport. It is an ATC tower that I bought from a local spotter for $60. Decent deal. But yeah, I'm very happy to have a tower here at Burlington, Central Carolina. This one appears to be based off of the Phoenix Sky Harbor Tower, or maybe the Atlanta, maybe a combination of those. But yeah, it's a really nice addition. I'm very happy to have it at the airport. And as you can tell from this view here, this tower is quite large. It's about a good foot or so tall, so it's a decent size. In fact, let me see if I can get a 747 here to compare it to. Actually, let's go with the 747-400. Here is the Lufthansa Boeing 747-400 beside it for scale. You can tell it's quite large. And then let's see, let's get an A340. Here's an A340-600 in comparison. Size-wise, you can see that. That's a pretty big tower there. So, very happy to have this one. It's quite detailed. It's a resin mold. And yeah, I like it. Resin molds don't tend to have the highest level of details, not quite like a die cast or something like that. But it has a decent detail, and one nice thing about resin is they do tend to be really sturdy and really well built. So yeah, very glad to get it. And yeah, you'll be seeing it at the airports from now on. Alright, so now we're over here at the terminal I use as the T-Terminal at Atlanta. And yeah, we have a Southwest 737-700. He came in from Chicago Midway, and he'll head out to Washington Reagan National. I'll just zoom out to give you guys an idea. That's what it looks like. Hold up, I'm just gonna get a quick glass of water from my Southwest cup. Fresh water. Cold water too. This thing does keep water cold for a long time. It's quite good. Alright, so with that being said, we're gonna go over here to the Southwest Colorado 1 model, and we'll have the camera focus. There we go. Did a good job. This guy came in from Tampa, and he'll head out to Las Vegas. Beautiful Colorado 1 model. I really like it. Next up, we have the Southwest B738 in the Canyon Blue livery. This guy came in from Newark, and he'll head out to Baltimore. Next up, we have the 737-700 in the Canyon Blue. This guy came in from Orlando, and he'll head out to Denver. Next up, we have Frontier A320neo. This one is in the Cardinal livery, and this guy came from Orlando, and he'll head out to Philadelphia. Coming into the gate, behind all that taxiing traffic we had earlier, is this Frontier A320. This guy came in from Philadelphia, and he'll head out to Denver. Alright, over there is the American section, and let me get my routes for that. Here we have a 737-800 in the Reno Air livery. This guy came in from Miami, and he'll head out to Philadelphia. So we can adjust the focus just the right way. Focus on the 737-800 TWA. This guy came in from Chicago O'Hare, and he'll head out back to Miami. So we have flight came in from Miami and the returning service. And then just down there we have an A321, and this guy is here from DFW. So yes, that's a DFW flight on the A321. That's a nice little upgrade. And then we have the A319 back there. See if I can get that focused correctly. That seems to be pretty good. Alright, so the A319 is on the Phoenix flight. And then finally we have the teeny little E145 back there, just all the way back there. And this guy came in from Newark JFK. So that being said, we'll move on to the 1200 models. Alright, so over here at the 1200 terminal, we have the Southwest B738. This guy came in from Baltimore, and he'll head out to Chicago Midway. Here we have this Delta CRJ-700. This guy is here from Boston, and he'll head out to Washington, DCA. The American CRJ-700 also came in from DCA, and we'll be heading back out there as well. And then the US Airways, operating as American CRJ-900, is doing the solid flight. Apparently these are really rare, and particularly since German Jets has decided they don't seem to want to make an American CR9 in 1/400 scale, or 1/200 scale for that matter. Like, really, what's up with that? But yeah. Next up we have the United CRJ-700, and this guy came in from Denver. Yeah, that's right, Denver at 6:05 a.m. Apparently we do have a CR7 to Denver. Yeah, that's right. And then we have this E145 here. This guy is on the Cleveland service. Let me see if I can get that in better focus for you. Oh, there you go. Yeah, we do have E145 to Cleveland, so that's really cool. And then we have this very large plane. This is a 757-200, and let me get my route seat. This guy came in from Atlanta at flight 833 at 8:30 a.m. And then we have one last plane here. Southwest 737-700 New Mexico one. I've had this in a bunch, so I'll probably be swapping this out for the Heart 700 that I have 1200 in a future update. But this guy came in from Dallas Love Field, and he'll head out to Fort Lauderdale. Alrighty, so that is it for this airport update, Burlington, Central Carolina. Hope you guys enjoyed. I don't have any routes in this one today because I'm just kind of cleansing some of the routes. So if you have a route with me, or you want a route with me, comment below. And for this airport, you can do whatever route you want, fictional, realistic, whatever. For Raleigh or Atlanta or Omaha, I do have to have a realistic route to do that. So if you want a route, comment below. But with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Have a great rest of your day, and God bless you.